Okay. Wow, this is an interesting one. I think I need the rules guy here. Hey, I got a question. So glad you're here to help me.
Okay, what do we got?
I got a bunch of stuff going on with this ball. It looks to me like these are all loose impediments.
Well, it looks like we have a leaf, a blade of grass, and appears to be a stone right behind your ball.
Yeah, so tell me what I can move and what I can't move. Because I'm not sure. Do I have to leave all that stuff there, or can I move any of it?
Well, all of them look like they possibly could be moved. The leaf we can move.
Okay, so this guy here.
Looks like the leaf has enough room there to where we can get that out of there.
All right, so what's the principle here with loose impediments?
Well, with loose impediments, we have to look at the definition of a loose impediment first. The definition of a loose impediment tells us it has to meet a couple distinct features. One, it has to be a natural object, so it can't be artificial.
Yeah.
So the leaf, the blade of grass, the rock, they're all natural objects. And two, it has to be something that's easily movable and it's not, solidly embedded in the ground or attached to something. It has to be a loose, non-attached item.
What if it's adhering to the ball? Like this blade of grass, I mean, the wind's been blowing and it hasn't moved. Can I just delicately pluck it off, or it looks like it's kind of stuck on there?
Well, you can try and move it, and if it doesn't easily come away from the golf ball, then we're going to be.
So do you think to avoid any doubt, I should just leave it?
No, you always have the option just to leave it.
Because if I move it, how am I going to know whether I'm penalized or not? Are you going to have to tell? I mean, I don't want to be penalized. Don't penalize me, please.
Well, we're going to try and get you to a spot here where we're not going to penalize you. But
okay. I just feel like it's adhering to the ball.
So just like with obstructions and just like with other things we can move on the golf course, we can quote unquote test it to see if it can move easily and without disturbing anything.
So I'm going to just do that. So it's up. That was pretty easy.
So yeah, again, didn't take much resistance there to move it. Didn't affect anything else. So that one we're okay to get away.
All right, I'm 2 for 2. How about this last guy? This rock, it's pushed down into the ground like somebody stepped on it. I'm a little worried. Here's one of the things I always sort of kind of keep this clear in my head. If there was a master switch for gravity and you turned it off, would that little rock float away?
That one, I doubt that one would float away if the gravity turned off. It looks pretty solidly embedded to the ground to me. And just because of the way the ball lies as of the moment, I don't think we're going to get to a point where we can remove this impediment without, one, affecting the lie, and two, getting the ball to stay where it is and not moving.
Okay. So a good cautious golfer who wants to play in accordance to the rules and in the spirit of the game, they would probably leave that rock there.
The careful player would probably leave that one where it is. The reckless player would try and remove it and probably move the ball in the process, giving them a 1-stroke penalty.
So like this would be a reckless, and you can see now, look at that. There's a pretty big hole there.
Yep.
Okay.
That one, unfortunately, that one would be a penalty situation, and you would move on with 1 stroke attached to your score.
Okay, thank you.